So I have over 200 smartphones, and a lot of them is oldie but goodies of their time. So I'm starting a new series that's called Oldie but Goodies and How Smartphones Have Aged Over Time. So let's have some fun. So in 2019, the LG G8 was released, but it didn't get a lot of praise from reviewers as the identity of LG was in question. People was asking, what was the flagship? Was it the LG V50? Was it the LG G8X? Or the LG G8. All three of these devices was released in 2019. The LG V50 and the LG G8X both had the same specs. 6.4-inch display with the Snapdragon 855 processor. Also, the LG G8 had similar processor, 855 processor, but it had a 6.1-inch display. So it was confusing. People was asking, what's the flagship? But you know what? In this video, we're going to talk about the LG G8 because it's such a great phone. You know what? Welcome to another episode of Oldie but Goodie. So let's have some fun. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So the LG G8 was one of my favorite phones. Still to this day, it's one of my favorite phones. But let's talk about the specs more about the LG G8. It has a beautiful 6.1-inch 1440p POLED display with the Snapdragon 855 processor. It got 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, SD card support. Now, as far as the cameras on the back, I have the USA version, which is a dual camera setup, will consist of a 12 megapixel standard and a 16 megapixel ultra wide. Now, in the front, you got an 8 megapixel camera. Now, the LG G8 can shoot up to 4K 60 frames per second. Now, power in this device has a 3500 milliamp battery. Now, as far as software, the LG G8 is on Android 12 with August 2022 security patches, which is end of life for this device. Now, the LG G8 has a headphone jack with a quad DAC, which is really nice. Now, as far as the price, I found this device for $129 all the way up to $329, which I wouldn't recommend paying that much for it. But yes, I will leave that link down in the description below. You know what? This device was a beast back in 2019. So one of the best features that I like about the LG G8, which LG doesn't get a lot of credit, is the display. Man, this display on this device is really good. I mean, deep blacks, vivid colors, watching movies, reading text is a joy on this device. I mean, this phone display pops. It's really good. The only thing that I don't like about this display is the notch on the top. I mean, that's the only thing that I don't like. But other than that, watching movies on this display, reading text is very good. So let's talk about the performance of the LG G8. I've been saying this for years. Smartphones are fast. The LG G8 is still one of my best performing devices. Playing games, even browsing through the web, playing games at high settings, you get very good frame rates. Yes, this is a 60 Hz display. Remember, 2019. It doesn't have a 120 Hz display. It's buttery smooth. Man, listen, I can use this as a daily driver. That's how good the performance is on the LG G8. So one of the unique features of having an older LG device, right, is desktop mode. And I can utilize this as a full desktop, and playing games or typing up documents or even watching movies, right? So here it is. I got it all set up here. And that's one of the unique features of having the LG G8, right? And if I want to, I can go ahead on and click on that. And now I can use it as a touch screen right here. Go to big screen here. And one of the things about the UPerfect is that you can flip it and have it in tent mode. But yeah, here it is, the power of the LG G8. I'm able to watch movies all the sound that's coming out of the speakers of the U-Perfect. So I'm able to watch it. Not only that, but as I have the lap dock on, it's charging my battery at the same time. And I'm just using USB-C to USB-C to the lap dock. So one of the things about these older devices is still powerful enough to get the job done. You could still get a lot of work done here. Now, here it is. I have the U-Perfect connected to my lap dock. I'm sorry, I got the LG G8 connected to the lap dock, and I'm able to get work done. Use this as a laptop. Now I have full internet service. I could be at the coffee house. I could type up my documents. I could got everything done here off the LG G8. So it has a use case scenario. And as you can see, it's playing it very well. No hiccups, no stuttering. This is the power of the LG G8 and Screen Plus. It works very well. So let's talk about the design of the LG G8. It's a beautiful, sleek design, fingerprint magnet, of course, right? With the cameras that's flush on the back. It gives it a very smooth look here. I mean, in the front, yes, you do got the notch, but that was the trend back in 2019. The display on here is absolutely gorgeous. The fingerprint scanner work 100% of the time. Now, it's not the brightest display that, peaks out right under 600 nits. So yes, outdoor visibility is usable, but it's not as bright as current smartphones. But overall design, display, performance is really good on the LG G8. Now let's talk about these cameras on the LG G8. These cameras on here is really good. I remember back in the day, I used to use the LG G8 cameras to film a lot of my YouTube videos. That's how good it was. Man, the footage that's coming out of here is really good. Not only that, but you do have pro mode. I mean, it gives you that good professional footage here. But you know what? Let me show you some footage of the LG G8 in action. These cameras are good, but check this out.
The Chosen.
So here's my conclusion. I really like the LG G8. I mean, look, I think it didn't get a fair shake back in the day. I mean, look, that was one of LG's downfalls. It had an identity crisis. Plus, LG was promoting some gimmicky features, with the hand gestures and stuff like that. I mean, it never worked. It never worked at all. And I was very confused on the direction of LG. What was the flagship? I mean, LG was trying to promote 3 flagships in 1 year. I mean, was it the LG V50, the flagship, the LG G8X, or the LG G8? It was a disaster on LG part, right? The LG had some issues, right? The LG G8 had some issues. Battery life wasn't that great. The external speakers was okay. Not having an earpiece was kind of bad. Not having the brightest display was not the greatest. But overall, I mean, that's more of LG's fault. The device is still really good, but it did have some shortcomings. But I just don't understand what LG was doing. This is one of the reasons why they're no longer here with us. They made good hardware, good devices, but they marketing and some of the things that they did was just bizarre. But you know what? I got a lot of LG devices and I absolutely love them. The LG G8 is one of my favorite phones. And I'm glad I have it in my arsenal. Listen, if you like me continue to doing these older but goodie videos, I have a lot of older vintage devices to work with. And man, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about these older but goodie videos and the LG G8. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.